Welcome back to another episode of LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. My name is Jordan, and I am the host of this podcast, and I am also the narrator of this podcast. And so we are playing some Marvel Multiverse RPG. Of course, hopefully this isn't the first time you joined us. Hopefully you've been, riding along with this adventure with us. And I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the rest of the cast. Starting with where I see them first, we have Josh playing Drake Tungsten. Josh, can you tell us a little bit about Drake? What can he do? What's his powers?
Yeah, Drake's he's a human, but he's been modified with some cybernetic parts, and has some high-tech weapons, and in particular can has an affinity for understanding technology and modifying it.
Okay. We have Ethan playing Luma Prime. Ethan, can you tell us a little bit about Luma and what he can do?
Yeah, Luma's from a highly irradiated planet. This gives him super strength and flight. He may not be the smartest guy in the room, but he can definitely break out of the room.
And last but not least, we have David playing Omega. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Omega, son of the infamous General Montauk, who was a Kree child who was exiled, not exiled, but I guess run away to freedom on Earth and ended up in the terrible, terrible slums of Madripoor. His powers, though Kree enhanced, can copy just about any ability he sees, can adapt to most situations, and keeps an attitude with him at all times.
There you have it. That is the cast, and we're just going to continue on this adventure that we've been on here in Murderworld. So I'm gonna recap of our last episode, and we'll get going. So our heroes take an opportunity to fully rest in Rest Station M. Drake Tungsten makes upgrades for Omega Prime's suit, while Captain America retells some wartime story. Luma also helps out Drake make an alert system to notify heroes if anyone enters when the heroes are asleep at the stroke of midnight. Basically, some alarms come on, and everyone is awakened to find Wolverine, a robotic LMD life model decoy for people who don't know, but an LMD version of Wolverine. And a fight quickly ensues. And it was total pitch black inside the Rest Station M, and everyone's just battling it out. Actually, Omega tries to go at Captain America, as everyone notices Captain America is kind of just standing there, not doing anything. He's not reacting to what's going on. He just has an evil looking smile on his face. And I'm not Luma, but Omega tries to take a strike at Captain America, but stops right before hitting him. And a well placed bullet to the head was placed by Drake Tungsten, taking down, Wolverine. Um, Arcade basically comes on the screen, tells everyone that, the Captain America you've been with this whole entire time has actually been one of my greatest models yet. He was he was my LMD, and he is the greatest creation so far. And as you guys all turn to Captain America looks at you guys, and he pulls a lever, and everyone begins to fall. So that is where we pick up at. So currently, you guys are falling. You guys are falling 50 feet straight down. How do you guys want to handle this? You guys are falling. How do you want to handle it?
Well, I can fly, so I just fly, but I would like to try to catch the closest guy next to me, which, if I remember correctly, Drake and I were fairly close to each other at the conclusion of the Wolverine battle.
Correct.
I don't know if he has anything to help himself from falling long distances, but just to be safe, I'm gonna grab him.
Okay. So then, since you're trying to grab him, let's get an agility check going to see if you're able to kind of control your flight and kind of grab him as he's plummeted down as well. He's kind of, no one falls with grace.
Yeah, I would appreciate being caught.
Well, my agility is terrible, so don't I don't think I have anything to help agility either. Only if I get attacked. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, that is not enough, but is there, Drake, while we're here? So Lumen Prime tries to catch you, but you're just kind of, flailing about. Do you have a way to stop you from hitting the ground, basically? You're falling 50 feet straight down.
Grapple hook into my leg or something. Surely there's a gadget on you
that's-
somewhere.
No, I mean,
Damn.
can I react and like reach out to try to grab on?
I'll give you that. Since you are kind of flailing about, we will it'll also be an agility check, and we're gonna call that one. It's gonna be a little difficult for you.
Well, I didn't do it. I don't know what it took, but
That
that ain't
is
it.
that is also not enough. Omega, how are you handling this fall right now?
Since technically, looking at the map prior to, I was within the conditions of my power to activate. I'm going to go ahead at the cost of put that in the chat. Activate my power clone moves. And because Luba Prime over here is constantly glowing at all times, he is well within my line of sight. And according to the board, he was within 10 spaces. So I'm going to copy his ability of flight instantaneously at the cost of 5 or more focus.
Okay. Um, would you like to try to grab Drake Tungsten?
I would. So we're going to do an agility check.
Correct.
All right, let's see if I can snatch up on Mr. Brother man,
After
you
I-
are falling.
Yeah.
I also want to know if I can use my reaction help teammate.
So a teammate or someone on the same team as them is listed. Okay. The teammate gains an edge. Okay, so I'll tell you what. I will give you the reaction. I'll give you the edge. Drake, this is your chance to kind of reach out to Omega and
All
try to
right.
see if you can grab onto his hand as you guys are falling.
All right.
We know Luma Prime is going to be safely landing on the ground. Omega is too, but let's see if you can grab out to him now, and you will have an edge on this roll.
So reroll the 113.
All right. So 13.
Okay, and that is enough. That was quite a close one for you. So,
That was
Is Omega strong enough to hold him?
Oh, for
that is
sure.
well, he's
Oh.
got your or
He's got my flight, but
he's
that's
got your
it.
flight.
so let's call this a melee check, to see if you can kind of hold on to him. And of course, you guys are the same size, so this is gonna be a little difficult for sure.
Because I got mighty too. If I would have grabbed him, no big deal. Because I'm like crazy strong. But
So, Omega, make a melee check.
Before I do that, question for the game master. Because Omega's always prepared. Is it possible to activate, looks like without cost, just concentration? I don't know how you do a check for that.
Are you trying to copy
Activate
ability?
my power, copy ability, Luma Prime, who's still within eyesight in 10 spaces.
that's what you
His
did to
melee.
get flight.
No, I didn't. I did
No,
copy
he did
moves.
clone. He did.
The other one
clone.
doesn't do flight though.
Clone moves, picks one ability, score the other character within 10 spaces and duplicates it. Ability score, is that not melee?
Oh no, the
No,
ability
clone
score is the
moves.
actual ability store.
Clone
No.
moves doesn't take flight, is what I'm saying. The
Clone
first one you
moves?
did doesn't take flight because
I-
flight doesn't come from special training.
Yeah, and I knew what you meant, so I figured
Yeah,
that's what you really
I
meant.
figured you meant copy ability, which is the one that takes flight, but it's concentration, so you can't do it twice.
Gotcha.
Or sorry, there's copy ability, copy power. Copy power gets you my flight, which is what we assumed you did the first time. But it's also concentration. So you can't have two concentrations at the same time.
Dang. Okay, I guess we're gonna just do a regular melee check. And let's see. I have no idea why they did that, but that's all right.
It's
So the
12.
5, 8.
12, no
What's that?
10.
12.
20. Oh yeah, plus the 2.
And that is not enough. So you can
Oh.
either. So actually, yeah, you're trying to hold him down, and he is basically
Heavy.
causing you to,
Mhm.
quickly lose descent. You're starting to get out of control because you're trying to hold him up while still trying to maintain the ability to fly. But that did slow both you guys down. And so you're going to roll just one dice, and you're gonna have some falling damage. So Omega, you're gonna roll one dice and multiply it times 1.
So just a 1d6, I
Correct.
guess. 3 times 1.
So you're going to take 3 damage. Drake Tungsten, you're going to, since you did slow down on your flight, from that flight, you didn't hit the ground full speed. You're going to roll 1d6 times 2, sorry, not 3.
Max damage. Oof.
So I roll a 6,
Yeah, so
finally.
you're going to take 12
So,
damage.
oh, it's just 2? Oh, they said 3. Okay.
No, sorry, yeah, it was 2. And so you guys plummet to the muddy ground, and now you're looking around. You find yourself on a football-sized arena. The arena is surrounded by a stadium seating filled with holographic crowd, wildly cheering for your destruction. Arcade himself is in an enclosed command tower at the far end of the arena, and above the tower are holographic letters that flash and change with a message that includes the murder world that time forgot. Final round, all or nothing. And so let me get you guys placed on the correct map so you guys can actually see what's going on. Okay, that should be switching over. And then you guys can grab your characters. And then, so while you guys are doing that, for a few moments, Captain America hangs from a pulley he used to set off the floor trap, and he lets go, and the ground shudders as a massive hatch in the floor opens up, revealing a 40-foot Tyrannosaurus Rex. With almost impossible athletic prowess, the traitor's robotic double of Steve Rogers drops down from the top and lands directly on the back of the Tyrannosaurus Rex as he triumphantly yells, "It's time for big dino action." So let me get all you guys' characters together.
Make sure your health and focus match your character sheet when you pull your guy back onto the map, because mine reset itself. So I had to make mine match.
Yeah, how do I get my guy back onto the map again?
If you go to the journal on your right side, like the little book thing, you can like click your name and drag yourself onto the map.
Ah, okay, I was looking at the icon, not the name. All right.
Yeah. It's Roll20's finicky like that. It has to be exactly like the name and not the other part.
All right, let me get these guys all showing up. And so is everyone here now, right?
Mm,
Okay.
Captain America riding a T-Rex.
And then so we will go ahead and roll for initiative.
I have situational awareness that gives me an edge, and I went and got my actual dice, so I'll be rolling these bad boys now.
I'm trying to get the rest of everything popped up right
Oh,
now
that's a
while you
good
guys are
one.
doing that.
I'm gonna re-roll this guy.
Can you guys add the turn order, or do I have to do that? I can't remember. I think I have to do it.
I don't know. You have to put
It's
turn order on the screen first, and then we might be able to.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say last time we did it, it just as long as the turnover was up, it popped us in.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. I'm not able to add myself, but I can do this, and it'll put me on there, and then I can change it. Let's see, 6, 5, and 3.
Okay. Um, and then I need to roll for good old Cap. Get to the tokens layer.
I
Oh, why is Wolverine still in here?
don't see him.
Oh, I guess I just saw him then.
Yeah, your turn order's been funky since day one, showing like Drake on there twice when the rest of us just see him once and weird stuff like that.
Yeah, I literally can't. Yeah, I can't even. Okay, Omega, what did you roll? So I need to clear some of
a
this.
9.
Okay, so this is not you. Luma Prime, what did you roll?
I have a 20
Okay, so that's not
because I
you.
get advantage on it.
And then Drake, what did you roll?
15.
Okay, I see that. Okay, so then change the order of that. 9. I need to roll for Cap. Cap got a 12.
Don't forget to add his vigilance to it as well.
Yeah, I got his actual. Let me grab his actual character sheet. Oh, he gets an edge, so I'm gonna re-roll the 2. Okay, so that 10, 11, 12, 13, and plus 3, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16. And then we have our good old friend, the Dino. We'll roll for him. And that is 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Um, so you guys hit the ground. You see, you see Captain America drop down. He lands directly on top of the T-Rex. And Arcade kind of comes on the screen and he yells, this is our grand finale. And so you will also see my drones televising the complete event. And I hope you guys are ready for this. Because this should be a fun show. And so with that, how do you guys react? And we'll,
Um, you said the drones around the map there,
yep.
they look like there's like electricity coming out of them, and I don't want to like. Can we tell if they're dangerous or not, or are they actually just cameras? I don't want to
You,
like go off the token and be like, oh, it looks like there's
you can,
electricity.
I
Like
would say you
it may
can,
hurt us.
if you want to, you can do a vigilance check.
Okay, I can do that. I get a +3.
Actually, well, not
Yeah,
just you.
I was,
How about anybody? Anybody can do a
I was
vigilance
gonna
check.
say,
This might be better for Drake. He's a tech guy.
yeah, I should be able to. I have an edge on logic checks to figure out how any machine works.
Okay. I'll go logic. That's fine.
All right. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and see. I'm gonna see what these drones are, what they can do, and I've got an edge,
I got
which rolled one again. So 13.
So that is enough to see. So you see these six drones, and they do look like they are just cameras, but with closer inspection, you actually see that they have weaponry on there, so they can also fire back at you guys if disturbed.
okay.
So normally they're just cameras, but if they are provoked, if Arcade feels provoked, then he can switch them on to kind
See,
of attack
that's my
mode.
thought is we start winning, he's gonna have the drones like attack us, was my original thought. Um, but as of now, I guess I won't smash the one next to me. Um, I guess like as my like first stuff, like I wouldn't go all the way to the ground like when we were falling because I was flying. Like I would stay kind of up in the air at least a little bit. Especially once we saw a giant T-Rex in the middle. Um, I guess my first reaction was just to go see bad guy, punch bad guy.
Okay.
I don't think much beyond that, you know. Luma's not a thinker.
So, and actually, before you guys even get a chance to attack, you suddenly hear a almost familiar roar. It's like you guys can't quite place like where you've heard this roar at. And so you just happen to kind of look around after hearing all this thrashing about, and you actually see the Ankylosaurus that you guys rescued from the trap. It makes its way to the arena somehow, and it finds you guys, and it just looks at you guys in familiarity and is looking like it's ready to join the fight. So now you
Even though
guys,
Omega tried to kill it, it's
even though
great.
Omega tried to kill it. So let me get the roll going for this guy. Look at that. Look, it pays to save, huh? Look at that.
Yeah. And I have one more question about like the environment.
Hmm.
You have arcade up here at the top.
Correct.
I'm assuming he's behind that
Yes, he's
like
behind
wall,
that.
that glass and everything. I'm assuming that glass is going to be pretty sturdy.
I mean, you could test it out.
I may have to. We'll see.
The Ankylosaurus got a 16 uh plus his initiative, so 20. So he's actually going to be second. I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. Okay, go ahead, Luma.
Um, so I guess first things first, I am going to let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get to Captain America. Is he on the T-Rex or just next to
He's on top of the T-Rex
on
right
top
now.
of? That's
So
what I
he's
thought.
Captain America's riding a T-Rex.
Yeah,
Yeah, how
that
amazing.
is
Pretty
wonderful.
badass.
Love that. But I'm gonna try to knock him off of it because he can't fly, as far as I know.
Yeah, this is Captain America not fly.
Um, so is there, let's see. I can't fastball special him because he's not an ally, but I can, so I can do a grab action. Can I, after the grab action, like try to like throw him off the T-Rex
Yeah.
or just and skip the grab altogether and shove him off the side? Because you
You would
said the
have
T-Rex is really big. I want him to fall down.
correct. So he's like a let me see how tall the T-Rex is. I mean, he's like a T-Rex.
Big ass T-Rex.
He's 15 foot, 13,000 pounds, 40 foot long.
Yeah, he's big. So yeah, I would like to like shove him off of the T-Rex. Maybe the T-Rex will attack him. Who knows? We'll see. Um,
So you have to try to grab him first.
yeah, that'll work for me. So just a
Just
melee,
a regular melee check.
fly up to him, and then a straight melee, and I get +5 to that. That's not as good. 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 plus 5, so 18.
That's enough to grab him.
Wonderful. And if I have to wait until my next turn to try to like
Yep.
throw him off, that's fine. But
Yep.
I do want to keep a hold of him so he can't do anything.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn. And it's the Ankylosaurus turn. So it's just gonna head directly towards kind of you guys. So it can, I mean, I don't know how you guys are gonna communicate with it. You can probably, point and stuff, but I mean it's an animal, so it's just gonna go to what he knows. So it's gonna head directly to you guys. And that's going to be the end of its turn. And it is Cap's turn. Uh, he is currently grabbed right now. So let me make sure with grab, because Cap needs to try to break free. I assume it's just a melee check.
So grabbed. Neither of us can move unless they can carry the other person with them, which I should have just moved because I can carry other people with me. The grab character must escape to be free, and then all that kind of stuff. I think it's just a straight like my melee defense versus his melee.
that's what I was thinking. Um, Cap, of course, he's going to try to free himself, so he's going to just do a melee check. And let me just see if I can get his actual character sheet to work now. I lost the character sheet. Where did it just go? I swear I always had trouble with the character sheet.
Is it within Roll20 or is it separated?
I gotta separate it now,
Yeah.
so I'm about to click it. Okay, so did it work? I heard it.
It was an 18. And my defense is a 15, so he breaks free.
So he breaks free and he's gonna attack you.
Cool.
And he's gonna do actually I'm gonna do he's gonna do inspiration. So he's gonna do an inspirational speech. And so the character inspires an ally at earshot. The ally gains an edge on all action checks until the start of the character's next turn. So he's gonna tell the
He's-
dinosaur,
He's
let's
gonna
rip these
inspire a
guys.
T-Rex.
This is Captain America. Come on,
I
man.
mean, yeah, if anybody could do it, I think Captain America could do that.
He gives it like a solid pat on top of the head. And he yells, "It's time to destroy." So the T-Rex is gonna have an edge on his next turn. And with that, wow, that's he's not gonna move it. He's just stay where he is. And with that, go ahead, Drake.
So is the ankylosaur is it charging towards the T-Rex?
It's coming to kind of get with you guys right now. It's gonna be up to you guys to kind of give a direction and tell it what to do on its turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna jump on its back and try and steer him right at the T-Rex.
Oh, nice. Um, Of course, that's an ally, so we would count that as you're around top of him, but you're gonna move on his turn.
Okay.
It's,
Like actual movement. Right. Actually, yeah, my movement
yeah,
would be on his turn.
correct. Since you're gonna be on his back. Um, what do you want to do now since you're on his back right now?
So now that I'm on his back, I want to shoot at the knee of the T-Rex. See if I
Okay.
can destabilize him.
So to be just a regular agility check.
All right, now mine will be logic
And
since
yeah,
my
you'll be
guns are.
logic. I remember we talked about this. So you got to be a logic check against this agility defense though.
All right.
Still
That's
not
an
great.
8.
Yeah, that's still not great. So the troubles continue.
That's
Oh my goodness.
that's man, I wish I was keeping like track of. I'm gonna have to look back and count through the podcast like how many shots I've missed.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit there. Um, okay, so it's the T-Rex turn. Let's see. His run speed. He has a high run speed. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Um, he's gonna run directly. Actually, he's running, and your Cap is grabbed.
No, he broke free. He broke free.
Oh yeah, he broke free. So Cap is going where he is, and with that, he's going to use a move called. He's going to use ground shaking stomp. So it costs 10 focus. The character makes a melee check and compare it to the melee defense of every enemy within their reach. Any enemy the attack succeeds against takes half damage. On a fantastic success, the enemy takes full damage and is knocked prone. So this is going to be against the Ankylosaurus, Drake Tungsten, and Omega.
Plot twist. Before you start taking health points away from me,
Okay.
well, healing factor has recovered since the start of this new action turn, and I'm back at full health at 90. Second, clone moves. The power that I used earlier is still in effect. I can still fly, and therefore I'm off the ground. Flight can be used with special training, which I have as an origin.
Okay. So you're hovering above the ground, basically.
Correct. I'm hovering above the ground.
Okay.
So this attack's not going to affect me.
Okay. So it's going to be against the Ankylosaurus and Drake Tungsten. And I will roll. Oof, that is not good. So 6, 12. So I got a 12. And for the Ankylosaurus, that is a miss on the Ankylosaurus. What about you, Drake?
It's melee.
Yep.
12.
Okay, so that is a hit. So he the let me take 10 away from the focus. So the giant T-Rex basically takes his tail and smacks it really hard on the ground, causing kind of some earth shaking, like the ground impact was like shown, and you just happen to, be around when that hit the ground. So I'm gonna roll for damage, and you'll take half of 5, so it'll be 3.
Got it.
And with that, it's Omega's turn.
If you're observing the ground shake, I'm actually going to grab one of the drones and throw it at Captain America. Actually, I'm going to throw it at the T-Rex.
Okay, so you need to do a melee check against uh the drone's defense, melee defense.
4, 8,
Uh,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
and that is not enough.
These are some tough drones.
Arcade comes on to the screen and says, I can't believe you tried to take out one of my camera. What are the people going to watch if you choose to take out the camera? And I assume you tried to grab the clone that I'm not clone, the drone that was closest to you, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that drone is actually going to react back to you and it's going to take a shot at you. So it's going to take a shot at your agility defense. It's going to be a ranged attack.
That hits.
And so you'll take let me roll for damage now. So it'll be 4 times 2. So 8.
And well, since that dramatically failed and I end up taking a shot to the chest, I'm going to fly, use my movement, and land behind our friend, the, what did you call him?
Ankylosaurus.
The Inculus. And
Okay.
I'll end my turn there on the ground.
You get to heal at the end of your turn too, right?
Yep, back up 3.
Okay. Luma Prime.
Well, I'm gonna keep following the fun down here next to these two cats. And I'm gonna use a power I haven't got to use yet. It's called Banging Heads. Let me send it to the chat. Says you make one melee check against the melee defense of 2 enemies within reach, which would be the T-Rex and Captain America. If it fails against either, it fails entirely. But if it's a success, they both take damage. If it's fantastic, they also get knocked prone. So
Nice.
I'm gonna hit them both at the same time, pretty much. And hopefully, I actually hit them. We'll see. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. 9, 13 plus my melee is 5, so 18.
That is enough to hit Captain America, and that is enough to hit the T-Rex.
Nice. Okay, and then I roll 1d6 times 3 plus 6. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 6 is 15 damage to both of them.
Okay. And then tell us how you want that to happen.
I want to fly up behind Captain America because they're facing to the south at my buddies. And pretty much just grab his head and ram his head into the bony spine of the T-Rex that he is currently on.
Nice. That definitely woke them up for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. 6, and I still have a little bit of movement speed. I think I'm gonna stay next to him though. I'm gonna stay here. And then that ends my turn, so that means my healing factor kicks in, and I get 5 HP for that.
Okay. It is the Ankylosaurus. Drake Tungsten, what do you want them to stay? You're basically on the back of the Ankylosaurus right now. You're kind of commanding it. Do you want it to stay where it is? And if so, it's going to be right in the midst of battle, or do you want to move it around? Where do you want to go? Where are you directing it?
Yeah, I want him to kind of stay there, like directed at the T-Rex.
Okay. So we're gonna have a good old-fashioned T-Rex dinosaur battle. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Arcade comes onto the monitor and yells out. And so the Ankylosaurus is gonna use Clobber. So Clobber, the character makes a close attack against an enemy. If the attack is a success, the enemy takes regular damage. On a fantastic, the enemy takes double damage and knocked prone. So let's see what we can get. 15 and then 20. So that is enough to hit the T-Rex for sure. And that's where exactly he was aiming for. And so I'll roll for damage and then we'll talk about how that happened. Nice. So that's 4 times 4. Was that 20
Ooh,
plus
damn.
5? 25. Yeah, these dinosaurs mean business. So basically, the dinosaur, the Ankylosaurus, takes its giant bone tail and just whips it and smacks the T Rex directly in the face, knocking out a little tooth out of the T Rex mouth, and the T Rex kind of roars in pain, and that actually is going to trigger one of his reactions, and his reaction is where's it at? Um, oh no, it's going to trigger a trait. Sorry, and the trait is Berserk. Let me find Berserk so I can read that out. If I can spell Berserk right. Come on. Might have to bust out the actual rule book. Or Berserker, maybe that's the name of it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so Berserker. So the character often loses control of their temper. Anytime they take physical damage, they must make an ego check with a target number equal to the amount of damage done. If they fail, they go berserk and they must charge full speed into combat with the enemy who hurt them. Being berserk gives the character an edge on all close attacks, adds +2 to their melee, resilience, and ego defense. However, they take -2 from their agility defense and they cannot use ranged weapons. If the character defeats an enemy who hurt them, they must charge and attack the next foe. At the end of the character's turn, they lose 5 focus when their focus is reduced to the point that the character could not voluntarily spend any focus, or if there is no enemy in sight, the berserk must automatically end. So I'm gonna make a check to see if he will go berserk or not. So I basically have to get a target number of 25
To not go berserk.
to not go berserk. All right. Um, and then what did I say that was? I need to add. Didn't we say that was an ego check, right? What was it?
Ego check with a
Yeah.
target number equal to the amount of damage
Yeah.
done.
So it definitely goes berserk right now. So it's going to have an edge and then +2 on all those stats. And with that, that was the movement speed and that was the attack. And so now it's Captain America's turn. And he's going to, let's see, everyone's basically around me, right?
Yeah, we're all pretty close together.
Okay. So he's going to use Rico Shield, and Rico Shield is the range attack on a target. It's 10 times the space, so I can reach out basically 10 times my rank. So 10 times 2. Success, take regular damage on a fantastic. The target is knocked prone, and the character can make another attack on another target, adding extra range between the two targets to the new attack roll. This can be repeated until it's not a fantastic, and then the shield bounces back. So first, I'm gonna throw the shield directly. We'll throw it directly at. It's probably best to go at Luma Prime since he's right next to me. To cap. So I'm gonna make a check. It's gonna be against your agility defense.
I get to use my melee defense for agility attacks too.
Okay. So there's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I'm going to use a reaction to skulk. I can move behind a character that's not the target of an attack. And I'm going to move behind the T-Rex.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because my melee defense is 15. so it would have hit me. So I'm going to quickly move behind the T-Rex and let it hit the T-Rex instead.
Okay, so then that would, what did I say was 13, 14, 15,
It was
16,
17, I
17,
believe.
yeah. And that is enough to hit the T-Rex. So the T-Rex is going to take regular damage.
Ooh, max
Ooh,
damage
oh
too.
my goodness.
Captain's
So
gonna kill his own T-Rex.
yeah, for real. So 6 times 3, 6, 12, 18 plus 4, 22. All right, let me get this down. So basically, Cap throws the shield as hard as he can directly at Luma Prime, but at the last second, Luma Prime quickly moved. The shield bounces off a rock and then it flings the direction right back towards the T-Rex, and it smacks the T-Rex directly in the face, causing the T-Rex to kind of yell out. And with
And
that,
now it bounces onto somebody else, right?
correct,
Because it hit somebody.
correct.
Okay.
So now he's taking a whirl right at the Ankylosaurus. Oof. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's enough to hit the T-Rex.
I'm gonna use my second reaction to interpose myself in the way, and that is
Ooh.
not enough to hit me, so it fails.
So he throws the shield at the Ankylosaurus. At the last second, you kind of,
Knock it
nudge
out of
it.
the air.
Yeah, you knock it out of the air, and it basically bounces right back towards Captain America.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and just grins. And with that, he's going to stay on top of the T-Rex because he's just, he's riding the thing. This is very patriotic of him.
I picture a big American flag flying behind him the whole time.
It
An
has
eagle
like
flying through the
eagles,
air.
yeah, eagle and jets are over their head going all by.
100%. He may have a cold Coors Light in his hand. I don't know.
So now it's the T-Rex turn, and the T-Rex I remember actually has a double edge right now. So he has the edge from Captain America's speech, and then he has the edge from him going berserk, and he must attack the last character who attacked him, and so that's the
Captain
Ankylosaurus.
America. Captain America was the last person to hit him.
Oh, you're all right. You're all right.
That was the plan the whole time, was to try to make him attack Captain America.
You're all right. Um,
I don't know if that works mechanically, but that's how it worked in my head.
so I'm going to so basically Captain America's on top. We're gonna count this as a grab. So I'm going to, as the T-Rex is going to basically shake Captain America off and knock him to the ground for his turn.
Nice.
So Captain America's thrown off. We'll put him right here. He's thrown off, and the T-Rex just looks at him, kind of snarling right now, and he's gonna have must attack. Um, I'm going to try to use crushing grip against Captain America. So crushing grip costs 5. Uh, my bad. 5 focus, and that is. Oh, actually, no, that's a reaction. He's going to use ground shaking stomp again. So everyone is basically on the ground, and that costs 10 focus. So let me get that taken off. So it's gonna be kind of like I said last time. The character makes a melee check against in comparison to melee defense of everyone within its reach. Any enemy the attack succeeds against takes half damage. On a success, take full damage and knock prone. And seeing as everyone is around him and everyone is on the ground, it's gonna hit everyone.
Cool.
So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's gonna hit everybody.
Mhm.
But no fantastic, so that's the good news. So we're roll for damage.
Somebody could use their reaction if they had it to hide behind somebody.
I was
If it's
actually going to ask about that.
Oh, do you want to?
So,
Well, everyone's still
Well,
within range
I
though.
could say like
well, everybody's still within range, even with the.
Yeah, everyone's still within range.
Oh yeah, because it does just hit everybody. It's more
Yeah.
of an AoE and not a direct attack. Okay, that makes sense.
So damage wise, before I tell you how it happened, it's going to be 5 times 2, which is 10 plus 6, 16. You take half of 16, so 8.
That's not bad.
So
Could have been
basically,
worse. Could have been
the
worse.
the giant T-Rex, he gets so angry at Captain America that he just basically stomps his massive foot on the ground, creating another earthquake almost. And this is out of him just pure madness. Which actually I forgot. I mean, it hit everybody anyway, but I forgot he got a +2 on everything as well.
Yeah, it
But
was already high enough
yeah, it was
to
already high enough.
smack everybody.
Yeah.
So that hits everyone. And with that, we go on to Omega. Oh, I've got to take away from this. What do you say it was? How much was that?
10, are you talking about focus or damage?
Damage.
Damage was 8,
8. Gosh.
but it was 10 focus and then another 5 focus for Berserk because he loses 5 at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
That might be the quickest way to take the T-Rex down, is let him drain his focus.
Wait, how much focus can a T-Rex have?
Right? That was my thought, but I've been wrong in the past.
All right, Drake, you're up.
Omega,
Oh wait, who was it? Oh, Omega. Yeah.
right? Because that was the T-Rex's turn.
Yeah, Omega, you're up.
So I'm gonna throw a plot twist in here. Narrator, let me know if this is an allowable plot twist. After taking that amount of damage, the shock makes Omega's eyes glow a bright red, and then a solid bright gold, which activates surprising power.
Go ahead and read
Surpri-
Surprising Power, yeah.
Surprising power, the character can choose a power they wouldn't normally be able to use. The character will still need to have any prerequisite powers, but they ignore rank and origin requirements. This trait can be selected multiple times. So basically, after taking a massive hit, shocking him because he hasn't taken that much damage up to this point, I want to activate telekinetic manipulation.
Okay, so we'll have to pull that one up. Do you already have it pulled up?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and read it.
Telekinetic manipulation, the character can handle physical things with their mind. Power sets, telekinesis, prerequisites, none. Action is standard, duration is the concentration, so I'd sacrifice another 5 focus. The range varies, but the effect, the character can manipulate objects in their line of sight with their mind. The maximum range for this is 5 times the space of the character's rank. If someone tries to prevent the character from taking control of an object, that character must make a logic check against the opponent's agility defense.
Okay. So that sounds good. I'll let it ride.
I'm going to take Captain America's shield from him and equip it as my own.
So Captain America isn't letting that thing go.
Or can he stop telekinetic ability?
Let's make a
He gets to make a check.
Yeah, that's what I
to
was gonna say.
stop
I'll make
it.
he'll make a logic check on that one. Did it give you a number or anything? Or no, wait, it'll be wasn't it against your agility defense?
Let's see. He makes a logic check. Let's see. Logic check against opponents with agility defense. So,
Yeah, so I'll make a logic check against your agility defense.
all right.
So that'll be 13, 14, 15.
Damn it, that's enough.
So you try to take the shield and Cap just holds on to it.
I will get that shield. There's no way I'm letting a fraud like you beat the hell out of us.
Nice. I like that. That was a good try. I really like that.
Gotta dig deep into the bag right there. Gotta dig deep.
That was. I like that.
And I can select it multiple times, so we'll see what else pops up out of his head.
See, I thought whenever you picked that trait, you had to pick a power right then, because that's what I
Yeah,
did.
you're supposed to pick it right then, but I don't think we ever discussed it.
Yeah, because that's how I got
Oh, like
copy
an
power was
additional
with
power. Gotcha.
surprising power. But yeah, I like it.
So you have your movement left to do.
I think I'm going to just move 2 spaces right behind Lumicron and end my turn.
Okay.
Setting myself up for a little fastball switch.
Luma Prime, you are up.
Um, See, now the question is, which one do I try to punch? Because they are separated now. Actually, I'm gonna bang some heads again. I'm gonna get in between T-Rex and Captain America. I'm gonna use my banging heads power, which they just have to be within range,
Yep.
and make a melee attack on them with my +5 score. 12, 13, 14, 19.
That is enough to hit them. And I completely
Uh,
forgot that they both have damage reduction. I have not been adding that, but I will go
ooh,
for
yeah. What it takes away one of my
uh
multipliers, right?
T-Rex has damage reduction -1, Cap has damage reduction -2.
And that's the multiplier, like my
Correct. Yeah.
D6 times whatever. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
So, oh, it's only a 2. Dang. So for T-Rex, that's 2 times 2 plus 6, 10 damage to the T-Rex. 2 times 1 plus 6, 7 damage to Captain America.
Okay. So 7.
Yeah, 7 to Captain America, 10 to the T-Rex.
Okay. So the T-Rex is now, since he took more physical damage, is going to make a ego check to see if it goes berserk. Since it
Only
just took
10, a lot less than last time, so he might chill out this time.
and that is, I have to add my ego. He has a 0 ego, so yeah, he goes berserk.
It was only 10 damage. He's just an angry person. He's just an angry person.
Yeah, so that dinosaur is definitely going towards you. But I will say the good thing is he has -2 to his agility
Okay.
defense. So
Um, so since I've seen him go berserk already, I know that since I hit him, he's probably going to come after me. So I'm going to try to create some space here. While flying, I have 10 spaces of movement. I've used 2 to get to where I am, so I have 8 more. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hopefully pull the T-Rex away from my squishier friends and bring him over to me and let you guys smack Captain America around.
what a hero. That is a true
You know,
hero right there.
I pulled out the flare from Jurassic Park and just started running away from the group. Come over here.
Good
And
point.
that'll be into my turn. And I get healing factor at the end for +5 to my health.
Okay. Uh Drake, you're still on top of the ankylosaurus. What do you want him to go? You're still directing this guy.
Yeah, so I'm still gonna keep him directed at the T-Rex.
Okay. So of course he's right at the T-Rex, so he's gonna just straight up, they're fighting. This is a good old-fashioned slugfest between the two. And he's gonna do his iconic weapon, which is his club tail, and it's gonna be a regular melee check. So it reaches 10 spaces, and it's gonna be a regular melee check. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that is enough to hit the T-Rex. So we'll roll for damage. Oh boy. I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Oh,
So 1 times 4. Oh well, no, it'd be -1. So 1 times 3 is 3. Plus 5 is 8. So it's gonna take 8 damage. And then the dinosaur, of course, goes berserk. 15. And he doesn't go berserk this time, actually.
Does that bring him out of the previous berserk if he
That
passes the check?
correct. Because
Okay.
yeah, every time we take physical damage.
I ran away for nothing, guys. Sorry.
And then so you still want to stay there. That was this check. So then now it is Captain America's turn. Um, let me see. Captain America, he's gonna get away from everyone. So he's gonna actually head towards Luma Prime and he's gonna do his Rico shield again. So it's gonna cost 10 more focus. And we're gonna try to make a range attack. So it's gonna be against your agility defense.
I get to use melee, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Ooh, it's gonna be 15.
12, yeah, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, it's right on the money. I have 15 defense, so that hits.
So then we'll roll for damage right quick. Oh boy.
Minimum. That's what I'm talking about.
1 times 3. No, wait. Yeah, 1 times 3, and then plus 4, 7. Take regular damage. You're gonna take 7 damage. And so as you were flying away, Cap quickly took off after you. He grabs the shield, takes it off his back basically, and flings it. It bounces off one of the robots, and it just hits you directly in the back as you were flying away. And then it bounces right back to him, and then he's gonna take it, and now he's gonna throw. Let's see. He's gonna throw it at Drake Tungsten now to see if he can hit him. So 10, 14.
that's a hit.
He about to hit all 3 though. So 4 times 3, what was that for? 12 plus 4, 16.
16 damage.
Yep. So right as it bounces off of Luma, it quickly goes back to Cap. Cap does like a little somersault flip, catches it, throws it right towards the direction of Drake Tungsten, smack Drake Tungsten, right in the chest, bounce back, and it bounces right back to Cap. Cap does another Power Rangers flip, catches it, throws it directly at Omega. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that enough to hit Omega?
Oh, you're on mute.
Oh, you're on mute.
It definitely does hit, but I'm going to use my reaction to stomp behind our good friend Dinosaur here because, I already don't care.
So let me make sure that is still enough to hit the Ankylosaurus. He doesn't have high agility. So you quickly move out the way, but as you move out the way, it bounces off and it hits the T-Rex. I mean not T-Rex, the
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus. And let me see what damage it did. 2 times 3, 5. Oh wait, wrong sheet. Yeah, 2 times 3. Yeah, 5 plus 4, 14. No wait, no 9. Sorry, no, I can't count. And he catches it again. Hang on, let me get this. Bounces off him, and he's gonna throw it right back at you now. Um,
Now that I see it coming towards me, what are the odds I can use telekinesis to loop it back to myself?
You already used your reaction. I would have gave it to you.
Ah, damn.
Aw.
Let's see take it.
Yeah, I would have gave it to you. Use your reaction.
Unless you have combat reflexes, then you get 2 reactions.
Yeah. So that is 10 plus 4, 14. Sounds like the 14 hits. That shield is coming for you.
Sure is.
So it sounds like that's a hit. In a nice flurry fashion, the shield basically bounces off two of the drones, hits a rock, bounces directly towards Omega, and it hit Omega square in the head. Ooh, four times three, 4, 8, 12, plus 4, 16.
16 damage.
And it goes directly back to Cap. Cap puts on a smile on his face and he says, "That's what training gets you." And he just ends his turn, hitting all of the characters within one turn. And with that, it is Drake's turn.
All right, I'm staying on the ankylosaur. I'm hanging on as best I can. And yeah. This Cap's got his shield back. I'd say I'm afraid to shoot the T-Rex just because I don't want it to come after me for hitting it last. What are the odds of me hitting this T-Rex?
I mean, you can take a range attack against Cap. You're still within his range.
So I'm actually gonna shoot at Cap instead with the where'd it go? My shield prototype laser, which will ignore a single rank of damage reduction.
Okay. So if you hit, it'll be -1 damage reduction.
Yeah.
But you'll be using your logic against his agility defense. Oh yeah, that's hit.
Oh, I'm so proud of my first my first hit's gonna be on my hero.
Happens to the best of us.
It's
All
about
right,
time
so
you hit something.
Actually, no, I'm gonna save that reaction. It's fine. I'm gonna save that reaction.
Don't take away his one hit. Don't do it.
There's one victory.
So tell us how you.
I got it, Cap. You see that? I got you.
Cap actually looks back at you, kind of proud. He's like, I've seen you miss a lot of shots. He's actually proud of you.
Some of us miss 100% of the shots we do take.
So I see that damage is 22.
22.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good hit. So tell us how that's happening.
So yeah, still after missing the T-Rex, I now see how it reacts to being attacked, and from pointing at T-Rex and just swing over, and like Cap just lines up right in the sights, and I just go right for Cap.
Okay. You're on top of the Ankylosaurus and you're standing up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is the T-Rex's turn. And the drones are still flying around us. Arcade is kind of amazed at what he sees right now. A battle of the prehistoric and the robot man. So the Ankylosaurus is actually going to hit the dinosaur, hit the T-Rex, and is going to use Smash. He's going to try to take the T-Rex out right here. So Smash, the character makes a close attack with an edge. For this attack, add +1 to the character's melee damage bonus for every 2 points of focus they spend. On a success, the target takes total damage. On a fantastic, takes double damage and stun for 1 round. And so the initial cost is 5. And the amount of focus has a lot of focus, actually. Let's see, if I use 40 focus, how much is that? 20, an additional 20. Did I do that math right? To +1 for every 2 points to spend. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna make a melee attack.
So what was his melee ability score?
The melee ability score for the Ankylosaurus is 5,
Gotcha.
but it's gonna get. It's only for the melee damage though. But so it's gonna be 15, and let's see the T-Rex. That is enough to hit. Oh boy, this is about to be a big hit. We'll roll for damage. Oh my god.
Max damage.
So then I added 20 to the defense. And then it's gonna get -1 for damage reduction. So that is 24, 23. So let me get my calculator out for sure on this one. So it'll be 23 times uh times 6. I forgot. Times 6 plus 5. 143. Oh my God.
That's with damage reduction. That's outrageous.
Yeah, that's because he spent so much focus.
Yeah.
And so with that, the Ankylosaurus is basically, you know, whirls his giant bone club tail and it just smacks the T-Rex right in the face. And the T-Rex actually goes down and it does not get back up.
Oh, that was the Anky's turn? I thought it was the T-Rex's turn. Whew.
Oh, was that the T-Rex turn?
Because
No,
Drake just went,
yeah,
right?
I thought
Oh
maybe it was
my
seemed to the
God.
turn out of order.
Oh, sorry. Okay. My bad. Yeah,
Because the Anky's after me.
my bad.
I thought the
Sorry.
T-Rex just killed everybody.
Sorry, I got a little out of place just then. Let's just pretend like like none of that
Just
ever
rewind
happened.
that 143 damage.
Yeah, I thought the Ankylosaurus about took out that freaking T-Rex. Okay. Let's take this back. He's actually got the T-Rex's turn. All right, sorry for the sound. He's going to use crushing grip against the Ankylosaurus. Crushing grip, the character, it's a that's a reaction. I forgot. I gotta grab. Okay, I'm actually trying to grab this Ankylosaurus first, and that will trigger the reaction. So it's going to be against the melee defense. Oh, that's no good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that
He
is
should be good.
unfortunate. No, not against
And
the T-Rex.
there's somebody T-Rex arms. He's
Oh, the T-Rex. Hang on. Sorry, the T-Rex is
T-Rex is
going after.
attacking the Anky,
Yes.
right?
So in that, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Dang, I did it again, huh? 7, 8,
Not all
9, 10,
dinosaurs
11,
are the
12.
same, Jordan.
it's
I
Okay?
know.
It's racist.
And I know that is enough to grab the Ankylosaurus. He basically grabbed the Ankylosaurus by his neck, and since that was a grab, now it triggers the reaction for the T-Rex, and it's going to be crushing grip, and it's going to make cost 5 focus. So let me get that. And it is the character makes a melee attack against the grab target's resilient defense. On a success, the target takes regular damage. On a fantastic, the target takes double damage and double damage and is pinned. So let's make a melee check. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So then 18, that is enough to pin it. Oh, not pin it, but that's enough to crush and grip it. And it's going to take regular damage. So we'll roll for that. Ooh, nice. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 6. So what is that? 31. So that'd be 31 to Ankylosaurus. So basically, when he grabbed the Ankylosaurus with his mouth, he grabbed around his neck and he just completely just used his teeth and try to crush down on it and trying to break the neck of that. And the target is still grabbed right now. All right. And with that, it is Omega's turn.
Okay, so at the cost of another 5 focus, I'm going to start my turn, activating my power, copy ability. I'm going to copy, let's see. The character picks one ability score of another character within 10 spaces and duplicates it. They now use that ability score in place of their own. I want to copy the melee score if I can. I'll leave the source, which is 5, right?
The Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus,
Okay, so you said the melee.
melee score.
It's 5. The ability score is 5.
Ability score is 5, so I'm going to replace my melee score with his melee score, and then attack the T-Rex. So let's see if I can do this. So 4, 6 is 10, 11, and 5, 15. Is that what it's supposed to be? Yeah, am I doing that right?
Uh, sorry, I was just not starting looking. So 6, 10, 11, and then what was yours? 11, 12, 13,
5.
14, 15, 16. And that is against the T-Rex, right? That is enough to hit.
So after activating copy ability, I see our reptilian friend under attack and decide to leap into action, springing off of its back and laying a crushing blow to the side of the head of the T-Rex.
And that triggers and that did 10 damage. And so that
The damage
triggers
should be a little bit more because his strength is higher or his melee is higher.
I can roll
oh
for
it
damage now that I have 5 as melee score.
okay, that's fine. We'll do it that way.
It should be like 4 times 2 plus 6 or plus 5.
It would be
So
5 times 2. No, no, I see it. Yeah, 4 times 2,
4
8.
times 2 plus 5 instead of plus 2. It should be plus 5.
So 15. Okay, and so with that, it's going to sit into a berserk, and it has to get more than 15. And the
Does it
ego,
does it release the? Is it grabbed the Ichthyosaurus? Does the T-Rex have the Ichthyosaurus
yeah,
grabbed?
I still have it grabbed.
So would it have to release it to go berserk?
Yes, so it's actually it's gonna release it, and it is going to go berserk, and it's gonna go after you.
Bring it on.
And with that, are you moving or anything?
Yes, I am skedaddling away with the rest of my movement. Which find out what your movement is. It what your run speed?
Yeah.
So I'm going. My run speed is 5, and since he has him grabbed, I guess directly in front of me, since he attacked, I can move to the right 5 spaces or 4 spaces since I used one to attack. This is right next to the camera, and I think that ends my turn there.
Yep. It is Luma Prime's turn.
I want to go smack Captain America. Um, Probably gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use my ability Smash. I'm gonna fly down next to. I'm assuming the big like platform in the middle closed back up whenever
Yeah.
the T-Rex came out, and then it closed back down. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna come over to Captain America and use Smash. I'm going to use 30 focus. That leaves me with that much. And that gives me an extra. For every 2, you get 1, so that's 15 extra damage. So I'm gonna roll to hit Captain America here. Let's see what happens. And it's 14. I'm gonna use a reaction to use combat trickery. which makes my Marvel die an automatic fantastic. So that gives me 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 5 is 17 to hit him.
That's enough to hit.
Good. And it's fantastic, which means something. What's it
And
mean?
double damage and is stunned for 1 round, but also he has damage reduction -2.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll my damage here. Uh, and I get extra 15. Yeah. So my damage is ooh, 4, but he has reduction ×2,
Correct.
-2. Okay. So that's just 4 times 1 plus 6 is 10 plus the 15 from my ability.
So
So
25
25 and it's
times 2,
doubled. So
50.
it's 50 and he is stunned for 1 round. So he can't do anything on the next round.
So tell us how you want that to look.
So I run away from the T-Rex with my flare out, turn and look back. I get hit with the shield on the way. Notice the T-Rex isn't chasing me. So I turn around and just come flying out of the sky down on top of Captain America, just Hulk smash on his head, and leave a big Captain America shaped indentation in the ground.
And with that, Captain America, he does not get up. Arcade comes onto the screen and he basically says, "Wow, do you know how much that thing cost me?" And as he's talking, he kind of plays the music. He plays the taps, which is the traditional military funeral song, over the loudspeaker. And he is just sad to see his prized possession, his Captain America, go down.
And it is a robot, right? Once I smash the guy
Correct.
into the ground, it's a robot like all the other ones
You
were.
see, you
Okay.
see all the insides, and you kind of
Yeah.
hear Captain America kind of repeating, "Make America, make America, make America," but he doesn't get to finish it.
Are any of the limbs completely separated from the body?
No, but there is a giant hole in his stomach.
Can I rip one of them off and throw it at the giant window that Arcade's standing behind?
Yeah, you can attempt it.
Yeah. I can wait for my next turn if I need to.
Yeah,
It's not going to do any damage. It's just for flair. I want him to show him that we're upset. This is not okay.
and with that, it is the Ankylosaurus turn.
Oh, I want to use
Oh
my
yeah,
movement to keep coming down here. I used 3 to get to him. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna get between, or I guess next to, is Drake still on the
yeah,
Anki?
he's still
Yep.
on
Still
top
on?
of it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna get next to Drake and the Anki and get ready to keep fighting this T-Rex that seems to be smacking people around.
Okay. It's the Anky's turn. Got me saying Anky now.
Sorry. I play Ark Survival Evolved, and that's like what the terminology is for the Ankylosaurus in Ark.
Look at that. Um, so now he is going to do a different move now. He's going to use Unrelenting Smash. And this one costs 15 focus. So the character makes a melee check and compares it to melee defense of every enemy within their reach. An enemy the attack succeeds against takes half damage on success. The enemy takes full damage and is knocked prone. The character may then pay a 15 more focus to do the same thing again, before which they can move up to half their speed with anything left over from the normal movement. They can also do this ability until their speed runs out or their focus. Each target can be affected by this attack more than once turn. Oh wait, by this attack by the character only once per turn. So it's gonna pay 15 focus. And he's gonna do a melee check.
Hmm. Let's see.
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that is, yeah, that ties it with the T-Rex.
Wait, what happened? Oh, the Anki's hitting the T-Rex. Okay, awesome,
Correct.
awesome.
So we'll roll for damage.
You got me mixing up the dinosaurs now.
I know, man.
No, I was too. I was like, oh man.
I thought T-Rex was about to smash all three of them. So I
Yeah.
was like, I shouldn't have moved down here.
Tech takes half damage. The character may then pay 15 more focus to do the same thing again.
Keep smashing.
Yeah.
Oh, Nanky.
So here's for
Jeez.
damage. So 5 times 4, 5 times 15, 20 plus 5, 25. Oh, wait, he has damage reduction -1.
Yeah.
So 5 times 3, 15, 20. I'm gonna do 20 damage. He's gonna do it again. Oh, wait, I mean row one, sorry. 14, that's enough to hit without even adding it. Would do damage.
Let's go, Anki.
So then,
Remember the reduction.
yeah, 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 5, 14. But he'll take half. That's not fantastic, right?
No,
Nope.
a 1 is fantastic. As weird as it seems.
Yeah. He's gonna do it again. So he's gonna just continue like he's like using his bone tail and he's just like smacking this thing back and
This is
forth.
why we saved the man.
All right. So this time he got rolled a 7.
That one is fantastic.
That one is fantastic.
So yeah, that's
8,
12
9, 10,
actually.
11, 12. But that one is not enough to hit the
No, the
T-Rex.
one counts as 6. So it's 12 on the roll plus his
Oh yeah,
melee.
yeah. That is enough. You are right.
And it's fantastic. Smash him down, Anki.
Yeah, so then we'll do damage right quick.
I want the Anki to give Omega a side eye every time he smashes this guy. Just hits him once and looks at you, and then hits him again and looks at you. I'm
So
useful.
that'd be 3 times 3, 9 plus 5, 14. And then since it was fantastic, what did I say was fantastic? Takes full, and the character is knocked prone. So let me do -14. Dude, he's gonna dwindle this thing down. And it's knocked prone, and he's gonna smash. He's gonna try to smash on top of the head right now.
I think if they're prone, he gets an
Yeah.
edge on it too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it
So
does.
I'm gonna
Nice.
re-roll the 1. So 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus
11 plus
3,
strength.
11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's enough to hit again. Oh
Go,
my God.
Anki!
So then let me roll for damage.
All right.
Dude.
Drake, to stay in the team, you just have to keep the Ankylosaurus with you at all times. This is your
Yeah,
new
it's-
form.
No,
Build a
I'm
seat, set it on the back of this guy. Like, this is who you are now.
yeah, I think I've finally found my calling.
Dino Wrangler.
So he's gonna take half damage on that one. He's gonna keep doing it. Oh wait, I gotta keep paying focus. Hang on.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't run out of
Oh, yeah.
focus.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Surely he
So,
can't do this forever.
Forever.
No, so hang on.
But he
does
has-
he does have a lot of focus though. So
Yeah.
I've done it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Hang on, so 4 times 15, 60. He has 40 left.
So he can keep going. It's 15 every time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna smash this T-Rex. Screw this T-Rex. Take him
Yeah.
down.
We'll go again. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's
Is he
enough to
still
hit again.
prone?
He is. And he gets
So
an
you get an
edge,
edge to reroll the
1.
1. It gets a 6. That's what I'm talking about.
It is a 6.
14.
So 12, 14.
14
That's
plus
enough to hit
a
again.
bunch. Yes. I'm loving it.
This is crazy.
It's almost
so
Cap throwing his shield hit everybody. This is our comeuppance from
Yeah.
that.
so 4 times 3. What was that? 4, 8, 12.
Except it's just
plus
Jordan
2,
fighting himself right
6.
now.
So that's -6 since it's only half damage. And oh, sorry, -15. He has 25 left, focus left.
Ooh.
Should he go again?
What's that leave him with? 10?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any moves that take away focus, so I would say hit him again. But it's also not my life. I'm not the Dino Wrangler either, so it's up to
Yeah, no,
Drake.
that's
Drake, you've
I'm
built a
cheering him
rapport with
on. Like,
this.
yeah, like let's go, let's go.
Smack him again.
I'd
All right. So 11, he gets an edge. We'll re-roll the 2. Oh my goodness. So
At this
6 plus
point,
6.
Omega has taken a seat.
6 plus 6 is 12 plus 3, 15. That is enough to hit. We'll roll damage.
Yeah, like I want to just sit down like cross-legged on the back of the ankylosaurs. Like I could do this all day.
Nice. So 4 times 3.
Too bad
Uh,
Fate Captain America's already dead. He would have enjoyed that.
That would have been.
He would have enjoyed that line.
I feel like his broken, shattered robotic arm just like gave me a subtle thumbs up.
Oh, full Terminator, just shattered arm, just thumb up for you.
The last
So-
digital action it had.
Okay. And with that, I mean, that's going to be it for the Ankylosaurus turn. And let Drake, do you want him to move around or you want him to stay where he's at?
No, I think he's good right where he is.
The T-Rex just took a beating. Arcade comes on the screen. He's like, "Wow, I cannot believe you guys just beat down the T-Rex like this. This is a shame." But also, dinosaur on dinosaur crime is not illegal yet. So, with that being said, we're going to go to Drake's turn.
One shot's gonna finish him off. Let's do it.
Yeah, taking a shot at the trying to put down the T-Rex.
This is iconic.
Standing on the back of an ankylosaurus.
You're going to have an edge on him as well.
Omega calls out to Drake, "You better not miss."
Famous last words.
I can't possibly miss a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's 15 feet tall. He's 40 feet long.
I mean, you did miss a guy sitting in a tree.
I
You
did
got an
miss.
edge. You got an edge, so you can re-roll that too.
Oh, got a
There
marvel.
we go.
Nice. So you did get a fantastic for that one.
Finish him.
You'll get double damage for sure. Unless, yeah, you just did like a regular
yeah.
shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Geez. Oh wait, he has the minus. Hang on, he has -1 for damage reduction.
Oh, but I've got my weapon though is
Oh, the single. I
Ignores it.
forgot. I
Oh.
yeah,
forgot.
ignores it.
Negates it.
So 2244.
Yeah.
So tell us how that looks.
Yeah, so I'm standing on top of an ankylosaurus that just beat the devil out of Tyrannosaurus Rex and just pull up and aim just right between his eyes and fire away.
Seeing that the Tyrannosaurus looks to be in trouble, Arcade quickly tells all his drones to go surround the area and just fire directly down into the pit where everyone is surrounded. So all of the drones quickly come to where everyone is, and they're going to take shots at everyone. So basically, I'm not going to make all of them shoot, but they're going to shoot as a group, and they're going to just shoot into the crowd right now. And it's going to be against everyone's agility defense. So we'll get one roll going. So it'll be 9, exactly 9.
Misses.
Misses me as well.
Miss.
And it also misses the Ankylosaurus. Arcade quickly comes onto the screen. Damn it, damn it, damn it. He's starting to sweat a lot right now. And with that, it is Omega's turn.
I'm going to use my telekinetic ability to finally grab that damn shield.
Okay.
Equipped with Captain America's shield, I throw it at the closest robot next to
You notice on the back of Captain America's shield, it says made in Taiwan. So like it wasn't the official Captain America shield. I just want to throw that out there. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so you want to throw it towards the nearest drone. Okay.
Right,
Uh
so it's close range. Um, I would have had to stop my copy ability to use telekinesis. So now I'm back to 2 for my melee. Or am I using
it,
agility to throw it?
it's gonna be agility to throw it.
Agility. Okay, so agility scoring 10. Well, I'm doing an attack.
So you got
14 total.
that is enough to hit the drone, hit a drone. Which one are you trying to hit?
Just the one closest to me.
Okay. Um that's enough to hit, so let's roll for the damage was 11.
Yeah, that was 11.
Okay, tell us how you want that to look.
After dodging, doing a somersault to dodge the first drone attack, my eyes glow a blazing gold, and I reach out for Captain America's shield. It zooms across the battlefield, deflecting off of a rock into my hand, and then I do the iconic Captain America flip to throw the iconic shield at the camera drone, shattering it to a million pieces.
So you hit the drone and you actually completely take it down. It's offline. Arcade once again comes on the intercom and says, "How are we supposed to give people an amazing show if you're taking down my cameras?" So he's pissed right now. So you see how your movement speed, Omega.
I'm going to run towards where the shield fell. I'm assuming we're going to say drop right below it. I think it
Okay.
blew up, went straight down, and embedded itself in the ground. I'm going to run towards it. Am I allowed an action of picking it up, or am I stuck
Yeah.
there?
No, you can pick up the shield. That's fine.
I pick up the shield, and with my last 2 steps, run in front of the T-Rex, shield in tow.
Okay. And before Luma Prime goes, Arcade comes onto the screen. He says, think about this, guys. This is a dinosaur. Let's try to preserve life. I don't think we should be killing dinosaurs. How about we just call it, friends? No need to continue the violence. Luma Prime.
He would have to pull at my heartstrings, wouldn't he? I'm assuming we haven't noticed any like mechanical things with the 2 robots that have or 2 dinosaurs. Like they've
No.
seemed to
Oh,
be
so these are
flesh and
actual
blood,
like
actual
Yeah.
biological
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
These are actual dinosaurs.
Oh, I feel bad, T-Rex.
Yeah,
Sorry I
see,
shot you in the face.
I don't want to kill it.
Omega shows no mercy.
Yeah, Omega's a dick. Um, Captain Insano shows no mercy. Uh, I would like to. I don't want to kill it, but I do want to knock it out because I
Okay.
don't think this is gonna end until the T-Rex goes down.
That's completely fine.
So yeah, I want to do like a non-lethal hit on him. I don't know if I can even do enough damage to take him down, but I'm gonna try. Um, I'm gonna use Smash again, and I'm gonna use 12 focus. Wait, oh, it has to be every 2. Yeah, I can do 12. So that leaves me with that. That gives me extra 6 damage if I hit. I know he's got damage reduction stuff, but let's see if I hit him first. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus my 5 is 17.
That is enough.
And then damage is the question, since I'm rolling actual dice, is the Marvel die supposed to just go into the formula for the damage, or do I re-roll that every time?
We've been re-rolling every time.
Okay. So that's 5 times 2, because he has damage reduction 1, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so 5 times 2 is 10, plus 6 is 16, plus 6 more is 22, half because it's not fantastic. No. If it's fantastic, it's double, so he gets a full 22 damage.
Okay, tell us how you want that to look.
Um, so just after watching the ridiculousness of this Ankylosaurus beat the shit out of a T-Rex, uh, I kind of like start feeling bad. We hear arcade, whatever. So just a quick like Hadouken uppercut to the T-Rex right in the jaw. Not killing him by any means, but just a good knockout punch. Catch him on his way down. I can't catch him; he's way too heavy. But I try, and just he falls to the ground. Still
Okay.
see him breathing. Very much Jurassic Park dinosaur. You still see the chest moving, but he's taking a little snooze.
The T-Rex huge body teeters for a moment before it just collapses right on top of Arcade's command tower. The massive impact not only short circuits the tower's many defenses, it smashes open the dome, leaving Arcade completely exposed. The nefarious game master is clearly shocked and confused as he looks at you all for the first time without any screens, holograms, or force fields between you. Congrats, everyone. Looks like you win. And with that, what do you guys want to do with Arcade right now? So
Uh,
everyone's kind of surrounding Arcade right now, kind of like, Avengers when everybody's surrounded,
so we've already
Loki
made our
appears.
way to him,
Correct.
right? We don't have to like chase
Uh,
him down.
Correct.
I'm still holding Captain America's shield.
The one from the toy aisle in Target. Uh,
Yeah, it's not the official one, unfortunately.
uh,
Arcade tells you that when you picked it up, it's like it's collector's edition.
It did enough damage for a collector's edition.
it's true. Yes, I mean, just like you said, like straight out of Avengers, just kind of pose heroically around him and just give him the look like, don't even think about it, dude. Like, it's over.
yeah, I want to
I don't
have
have handcuffs or anything. So
What
I want to have I want to have Anki in tow, like
what
the
do you guys
Ankylosaurus with me.
What do you guys? So basically, you're gonna let the Ankylosaurus go. You're not gonna take this prehistoric dinosaur with you.
I
Uh,
don't know. I feel like we've had a moment though.
Drake's staying here. He's not going home. He's
what do
hooked.
you guys want to know? Do you guys have any questions for Arcade?
How to get home? Where are we? Why did you take us? We don't even know each other.
For a moment,
Lots.
Arcade seems to get his confidence back as a big smile crosses his face. Now, that is a really good question. I mean, in the past, I've been hired by some wealthy jerks with a vendetta, huge corporations, and even a corrupt government one time. But this job, well, this one's new territory. It's and suddenly a gold fleck speckle sparks across Arcade's forehead, and his expression just goes completely blank before he collapses to the floor. He's unconscious and drooling. And as all this unfolds, you guys see him just basically laying on the floor. He's completely out of it. He doesn't even know what's going on. And you guys are just surrounding him. And as is all that is happening, you guys over here, kind of, helicopters coming in, jets start to come in, and a mysterious man kind of comes to you all. He introduces himself as Agent J Fury. He tells you that he's with Shield and he's been trying to monitor the situation, but everything has been blank. Like he's been trying to contact you guys, but it seems like something kind of has been jamming all of the communications between everything. And so he's sitting there talking to everyone. And as he's talking, a shimmering piece of parchment paper just appears out of thin air, written on it with some calligraphy reading, "Well done, contestants. You have vanquished Arcade's grave world of murder and thus have proven your worth among the common folk. A grand contest of champions is set to begin, and you are forthwith invited to the spectacle and encourage competitors who shall fight for all on the battlefield of the fabled Olympus." At the same time as this is happening, a swirling portal of golden magic appears in front of you. So you have a gold portal appear in front of you. Agent J says, "Wow, I have no idea what's going on right now." And before he can even get out his next words, a blue portal suddenly opens up, in front of you. So now you have three options. Do you go through the gold portal? Do you go through the blue portal? Or do you go with Agent J, who promises to take you home with Shield? Each player must choose.
Huh. Okay, so when you say like gold
So
flex and stuff, is it like very Doctor Strange looking or like a different kind?
very Doctor Strange. So you'll
Okay.
see like a portal. It's a two-way portal. You can't necessarily see in it, but you just see like a swirling magic. Now the blue portal, it just looks also similar to the gold portal, but this one is just blue and it just looks like almost a door as if you can step through it. When you look at it, it looks just like two-dimensional. You can't see through it, but you can see on both sides that it just looks like a portal. Agent J is also confused, but he assures you that you will be safe if you come with him.
Will it be, does he know, like, kind of asking, like, will I be safe if I go in one of the portals?
I can't tell you. Agent J Fury says, I can't tell you what will happen with these portals. We can try to study them, but Shield doesn't know how long that type of thing would take.
The goal.
Dramatically,
Oh, sorry, go Mega. Go ahead.
dramatically, Omega looks at the shield, reflects on the battles that they've taken, choices that they made, and the humor that they've had, and then strikes the shield into the ground right next to Arcade, looking at Jay Fury dramatically. I've worked for many organizations in the past myself, but if there's one thing I've learned, it's never trust Shield. Then his eyes glow a bright gold, and he walks through the gold portal, saying nothing to anyone.
Drake,
I
Luma.
Yeah, I take a look at Fury and I look to where Omega's just gone through the Doctor Strange hole, and I jump right in behind and take the gold portal.
That leaves Luma Prime.
Uh, with just a cheesy grin, I look at Fury, whether it's Nicholas J or not, who knows? Uh, and say, I don't think they'll survive long without me, and fly through the gold as well.
Wow, what a touching ending. That almost made me cry.
You're welcome. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
And with that information, all three heroes walk through the gold portal, never to be seen again. There were rumors throughout the multiverse that there is a contest and they're trying to see will be the champion of the 10 realms. But that day will come and that story will be told another time. And with that, that is the murder world that time forgot. The end. Look at that. We made it.
We did
Hoorah!
it.
We
All right.
survived. Drake shot somebody or something.
Yeah.
Finally,
It's
you know,
Finally
been a
got a shot
couple
it's
off.
like one time per session.
it's been a couple months, but yeah, I shot Captain America and a T-Rex, like, while riding an Ankylosaurus.
You also killed Wolverine,
Yeah.
You
Robot
did kill
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, you were the final blow on him too. You know, you show up when it matters. That's what I like about you.
He's the
You
Yeah.
guy
had to
that
leave
doesn't
your
score all
dinosaur.
game, but you left him open at the end. He hit the game winner.
100%, 100%.
Yeah. Also, one of the things that Jay Fury kind of told you guys that you guys were in you guys were in Murder World, but it wasn't the real Murder World. You guys were actually in the Savage Lands, and that's located in Antarctica. So that is why we were able to see all the dinosaurs. They try to keep Savage Land, under wraps because they don't want just regular people just coming across this place. But
Mhm.
but Arcade took a portion of it and turned it into his murder world, and so that is why we were seeing all these real dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were 100% real.
Nice. glad we saved the Ankylosaurus because
Always save the Ankylosaurus.
he did some work.
I'm not gonna lie,
Did
that
some work.
ground and pound at the end came in clutch. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I can tell you that the T-Rex had a lot of health.
Yeah, I figured he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was going to take us a long time to get through it if it wasn't for the Ankylosaurus like going on a rampage.
Yeah. So
But we made it.
yeah, I'm happy. We you guys didn't form a team, but some of the famous, people who always team up, they don't always form a team. But you guys learned to work together as a group.
Oh, we're getting there. I mean, we were around each other for 2 days, right?
I know,
3 days.
I mean, yeah, basically like 2 or 3 days because it
The
became
the
nights.
dock, and then it was nighttime.
Yeah,
we
we
woke
just
up, and then we rested in the cave, and then we woke up,
fought a
and
Wolverine.
then that was it. So yeah, 3 days we knew each other. Hey, my fault. It was all right. It was all right.
Yeah. So that is the end of the adventure. I hope everyone listening like really enjoyed that adventure. I'm very excited for the next adventure. Um, and I'll give a little tease towards the people. We will be going over the Cataclysm of Kang. So this one will be a big, big multiversal adventure. It's a pretty massive one, so people definitely stick along for that adventure. And I hope everyone likes it. And also, we've also been talking about doing some gauntlet adventures, like some gauntlet battles. I mean, um, so yeah, I think if people want to listen towards that, that'd be a good one to do as well.
We're
And,
excited about it.
Let's
Excited.
get it.
and with that, we out. We're done.
Deuces.